Okay guys, JH, welcome to Practice Tee. Okay, it's a very overcast, quiet, still day on the Practice Tee today. Okay guys, what I'm going to do going forward for the next few weeks, because I've got so much request from my general teaching roster guys to do a lot more on Mow Norman, because so many of the guys are converting to Mow Norman as opposed to general stuff. They're all finding that, if you can get the little nuances of the Mow Norman swing in place, that it's just so much more consistent. And I've got to tell you guys, when I apply Mow, the full Monty Mow, that my golf shots are just extraordinary. Now, what is the full Monty? Well, clearly, and I've mentioned on a few videos back recently that you can employ a hybrid Mow where you can release that pressure here and have a little bit of rotate. Well, you can, but the reality is you'll never get the quality of strike that you get by doing this and maintaining this status quo here at impact, or basically the address status quo at impact is what I should have said. So guys, what I'm going to work on in the next week is really the absolutes of Mow's swing, and I'm going to apply them to my golf swing as I swinging it when I came back, when I first saw Mow in 1990-91, and when I really had that purple patch of ball striking. So the general message is that with the complete full Monty of Mow, we must be in this position here where there is pressure in the right heel on the inside of it here, so that we actually try and roll the foot this way. Mow used to talk about getting dirt on your socks on the inside. That's what he did when he was younger, just to roll it so dramatically. Now you've got to have a fair bit of flexibility in your ankles, and I'm lucky at my older age that I've still got that. But the more you can do that, guys, the more you can do that without injuring yourself, the more this happens. If that goes this way, this right knee immediately stays inside the left. It promotes this basically what I call translateral process, in that we're moving this way, the shoulders are shut, the hips are shut, and the club is being delivered from an inside to out position with closed shoulders and closed hips. And that comes about because of the more that you can actually do that, the more it forces the right knee inside the left, and we get this sort of translateral, diagonal, transverse diagonal motion here, where the force is moving this way. It's like this. And of course that was why Mow was so accurate, because he kept his body square to closed at impact, and the arms just swung past the body. The body wasn't rotating and getting in a block position of the arms. Just didn't do that. Whereas a lot of times if you come in here and you over-rotate too early, this is already stalled up. This is out, the body's stalled up, and the arms are coming in and the brakes are going on. Whereas Mow didn't do that. The body never got in the way. The body was always out of the way. Okay, so how do we do it? Well, we've got to set up in the traditional Mow, load that inside ankle as much as we can, load it like that here, and then we want to increase that through the ball. I mean, real emphasis on forcing that heel down, as Mow said, to China. So it's a real commitment, guys, a real physical commitment. And I think Mow had an automatic type golf swing, but I discussed with him that in terms of thoughts, and he said, oh yes, I still think about it. I still think about things that I want to do. And one of his real thoughts was that he really wanted to do that. He really wanted to be here. So what we're going to do is we're going to really work on that right what else can I say before I hit some shots? Okay, don't get too tight from your wrists to your shoulders. A lot of people tend to set up like this because they see Mo looking like that. He may look like that, but he isn't like that in terms of being stiff from there to there. He's just not. He said he had macaroni arms and Toledo steel grip. Now, he's very soft in here, guys, and he had to be soft in there, otherwise he couldn't have folded the club the way he did. Now, a lot of this is stuff that I mentioned before, but this is basically just a revision, an Easter revision. So you've got to have that soft there, guys, so you can take the club this way and then just reroute it that way. Okay, guys, I'll just, that's the basic explanation. I'll come back and I'll hit some shots and I'll show you what we should be doing as far as a shot process and drill process should be.